I'm Daniela Juarez. I'm an exercise science major and I am a senior. For the Longhorn Run, I'm going to be doing the 5K run. So I've been hearing about Longhorn Run since I transferred over here back in 2020. I have been interested in running it ever since then, but I didn't get the courage to actually do it until now this year. On top of that, also being my senior year, like I have to go out with a bang. So today is March 2nd. In races, the longest amount that I've done is a 5K. But during like trainings and stuff like that, I usually have done like up to 6 miles. Yeah, so with 5Ks, it usually takes a lot of preparation beforehand. So I plan out my weeks just to make sure that I can achieve the goal that I want to achieve. The last 5K that I did was back in December. I ran a time that was about 26 minutes. For this run, I want to achieve a time that's a little bit less than 24 minutes. But if not, that's totally okay. From the top of my head, the 5K pace that I have currently is about like 8:30 per mile. My goal is to get at least 8 minutes per mile or a little bit less than that. And since I've been taking the trainings a little bit more seriously, I want this to be like the actual indicator of like where I'm gonna start off at and where I can improve from. I think my biggest motivator is just, you know, seeing what I can achieve to my full potential. So today's date is March 7th. Today, I'm feeling a little bit tired. I did wake up at 4 a.m. for my internship, but other than that, I'm still ready to go. Yeah, so I recently went on a long run on Sunday, and I noticed that my time for each mile went down by like 5 seconds. It's not that big of a difference, but it definitely does make a difference in training. So I'm really happy about that. And then on top of that, since I'm doing a lot of like strength training on top of, you know, doing speed and my long runs, I have noticed that my body reacts a little bit better to running and adding on more mileage to it. So I am feeling like a little bit less tired and fatigued whenever I go through my long runs. This week, since it's like before spring break, I guess one challenge that I have right now is just making sure that I fit in my entire schedule for running. So that's my goal, to make sure that like I discipline myself to make sure that I'm on top of the trainings. And then before I head out the door, I always make myself something to eat because I'm always hungry, so of course I have to make something. One thing that's been really helping is making sure that I stay consistent with my eating. You know, even if I'm not hungry, like I'll still make sure to eat because I know that my body's going through a lot of work. And then after that, I usually just spend like probably like 10 or 15 minutes. I make sure to do some like foam rolling, especially in like my posterior chain, and also my quads as well. And I might do a little bit like my thoracic spine as well. And then do a little bit of stretching. And then after that, I'll like start with my warm up and then I'm all good to go. So I would say the most difficult part for this week is waking up early again. During spring break, I wasn't really waking up at like 4:30 in the morning like I usually do. And so transitioning back into that was a little bit difficult. I would just say it's a little bit hectic just because of like my internship and like my capstone project that I have to work on. For this week, it's just literally just finding time to go out and do a run. I know in the past, sometimes I would get into like a slump just because I was too focused on like work and then also school as well. And so that would take up most of my time and I would put running and training to the side. But for this semester, I feel like it's definitely been a lot better for me to actually dedicate myself to it and fulfilling the things that I've been wanting to do. On a scale of like 1 to 10 of how prepared I feel for Longhorn Run currently, I would say probably like a 6 or a 7, but I feel like it's just me getting into my head. I'm just ready to cross that line. Yeah. So today is March 30th. Today I'm feeling kind of like how the weather is, not too great. I dropped a 25-pound dumbbell on my foot, which is like not what I wanted to happen like 2 days before the race, but it hit like right here where my big toe is, like the surface right here. And like, not gonna lie, like it hurt really bad when I did it. So I was like, shoot, like this would happen like 2 days before the race. But luckily, like the swelling has gone down, so it's not like terrible. Like I feel like I'll be fine for Saturday. Since I had that little incident with my foot, I'm gonna go ahead and do some strength training, so that way I don't put a lot of stress on my toe or anything like that and cause any more injuries. So this is my alternative for today. At the beginning, I said I wanted to get to like 24 minutes or a little bit under, but seeing how like school went and then like my internship and then also like combining like the trainings with it, I just have to keep an open mind and like be happy with whatever other goal like I set for myself. So that's why like I kind of want to just like say, let's do like 24 to like 26 minutes. So that way I don't let myself down and I can still have like a good time regardless. Honestly, it went by really fast. I felt like it's only been like 2 months. In reality, it's been like more since I started like in January. I've been like preparing so much for it, and like the day is like finally here. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm really excited about it. I would say to like myself starting like day 1 is, first off, I'm proud of you for like actually doing this, because I know like even before like senior year, I had been wanting to run it, but now that I actually took action and did it, like that's a big step, you know? I love running, and so just being able to commit myself to doing something that I actually like to do and not like being forced to do it at all. I'm just really proud of myself, yeah. Waking up today, I was like a little bit nervous, but I was honestly like really excited. I was just like, all right, let me put in my best braids in. I wasn't really focused on like how I'm gonna do today, just mostly just like preparing up to it. Overall today, like I'm really excited. Like I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited to have fun with my boyfriend and also my friends from Fuego too. It's nice seeing that like everyone's preparing for the race, literally of all ages, of all types. So it's nice to see that like, you know, this is a very like welcoming event. So I still have about like more than 30 minutes to get ready. So I'm definitely gonna try to stay warm and definitely like do some stretching before, do my warm up. So thankfully my foot is feeling really good. I know like 2 days ago, like it was feeling really bad. I had like a lot of swelling and stuff like that, but today, like the swelling has gone down like exponentially. Like there's like slight swelling and like slight pain. So on my running today, like I felt really good. So I know for today, like I'll be set, so yeah. Shoot, I can go for another 5 miles. Okay, y'all, so I just got back from the Longhorn Run, but I have very good news to share. So after the run, I went to go look at my race results, and turns out I got 23:47 as my final time. Ooh! It feels so good that not only did like I complete like my goal of doing it under 24 minutes, but like despite like my little foot incident, and then just I don't know, just like worrying about what was gonna happen on race day, like it just I'm kind of like speechless almost, because I worked really hard for this, and the fact that like it actually happened, like anything's possible if you just put your mind to it, you know? Oh, it feels so good. But thank y'all for joining me onto this journey. Oh, it feels so good, y'all. So put your mind to it, have that winning mindset, and anything's possible.